Welcome to blind and double blind experiments. So the idea here is we want to uh, eliminate the sort of researchers and the individual's own bias uh, in the results. So we want to eliminate the uh, human bias in the results. Basically, we don't want the individual to sort of trick themselves into believing there's improvement because they expect one from the treatment. So there's something called the placebo effect, where this is basically the individual expects improvement, and therefore they will feel improvement, whether or not they are actually taking medication. So basically, if an individual doesn't know whether they are receiving the treatment or not, then in either case, they will expect an improvement. And so we will see that sort of imagined improvement for both the control group and the treatment group instead of only seeing it in the treatment group. So in blind experiments, a blind experiment, the individuals, the ones receiving treatment or not, don't know whether they are receiving the treatment. So the individual do not know if they are receiving treatment or not. This often comes in the form of a placebo medication. So a placebo medication is essentially a sugar pill or something along those lines. It has no medicinal properties. In a double-blind experiment, not only does the individual not know, but the person that gives them the treatment does not know either. So if we're thinking about medication, neither the individuals nor the people giving the treatment know if they received the treatment or not. Now, somebody has to know so they can track the results. So usually what happens is the researcher will label things in a way where the researcher knows what it is. They'll use some sort of code, basically. So the researcher knows what was given to the patient, but the doctor and the patient do not know. So they don't know if they got the medicine or if they got the placebo. The reason for this is so that the person giving the treatment, the doctor, can't influence the results. So this way, the doctor cannot influence the results by expecting a certain response. So in most studies with medicine, they are blind experiments, and often they are, in fact, double-blind experiments, because it would be very easy for the doctor, if they're giving a medication, to sort of inadvertently or accidentally indicate to the patient whether they got treatment or not. So, for example, if they are talking about pain and pain management, you could say, did the treatment help with your pain? Are you sure? Right? So it might be that they would doubt and indicate that doubt for the people that did not receive treatment. Oops, sorry about that. So this is blind and double-blind experiments. This is a way of removing sort of the human bias that can come just from the expectation of improvement.